Welcome to Total Retail Talks, your podcast channel for retail knowledge.
Hello, retail professionals, and welcome to episode 34 of Total Retail Talks. I'm Joe Keenan, executive editor of Total Retail. Today I'm joined by Kristin Burrows, CEO of Second Time Around, an upscale consignment store chain that sells women's apparel and accessories. We're going to be discussing the launch of Second Time Around's e-commerce site. Thanks for joining me, Kristin.
Joe, it's great to be here. There's nothing more I like to talk about than Second Time Around, so I appreciate it.
Great. My first question is, can you talk about why Second Time Around has made the decision to begin selling its products via an e-commerce site?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the first answer really is, what? You don't sell on e-com yet? So for us, it really is it's about time to get into the 21st century. We really believe, what we call W-commerce, right? Which is we need to service the customer wherever and whenever she wants to be serviced, and e-commerce is a natural segue for us. Although we absolutely believe that our brick and mortar footprint and presence is a key value add to providing the service and customer experience that we want to deliver. E-com is a natural extension of giving her an alternative way to shop. Right now, our experience in store and through social commerce is much more about the treasure hunt and those great, finds that she can find through Instagram or through the brick and mortar retail experience. Whereas now with the launch of e-commerce, in addition to that, she will be able to search specifically for items that she's looking for. So we think it's critical, again, to be able to provide that wherever, whenever experience.
You mentioned that you're late to the party when it comes to e-commerce. Did you get a lot of feedback from your customers, particularly in store, that I wish I could shop from Second Time Around online? That kind of spurred your decision?
Yeah, absolutely. We do right now about 12 to 15% of our sales a week through Instagram or social commerce. And what that showed us was that there clearly is a demand out there to purchase our products through alternative means. For us, what was critical with the e-com side and why we haven't rushed to the party is that, A, we wanted to make sure we were going to create a seamless experience for her, and that we could execute it in a way where she could have merchandise available across the store base and with a seamless one-cart checkout. And second, we had to figure out a model that would be profitable. The consignment business is unique, of course, as everything is a unique item. And so when you do that, if you're taking a picture of a unique item, it's not representing thousands of units like you would see, on jcrew.com, for example. It's only representing that one item. So we had to figure out a way, again, to execute a seamless shopping experience for her, and in a way and through a business model that could be profitable.
You brought up Instagram. I'm curious about Second Time Around's experience with social commerce and engaging your customers via Instagram and some of the other channels, and then using those social networks as sales platforms.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. Every store is charged with having their own Instagram channel and feed, and they're really responsible for driving their followers. We provide from a corporate level a guideline or parameter around how pictures should be shot, what the text under each photo should say and how it should read, so there's some consistency. But it's really up to the store on a hour by hour, day by day, week by week, level to determine what they're going to post. And really figure out how they can drive sales and followers and engagement. We also do have a corporate Instagram site or our handle, and we're currently looking at ways to better maximize that. But it's fascinating. We have some customers that shop all of our stores through Instagram. We have some customers that only follow one. But on average, each store is posting, 5 to 15 posts a day. The customer feeds through it, decides what they want to purchase, calls the store. The store team or the store style associate who answers verifies credit card information, and then we'll pick, pack, and ship it out or we'll offer the customer the opportunity to come pick it up in store. We also have been able to enhance the Instagram presence through an Instagram wall on our website so that you can see all the products at once that are available on Instagram and in that way see a much broader assortment. So it's been a compelling story for us when you're looking at the sales increases year over year and the followers year over year and the excitement that the customer has in finding our product this way. E-com is a natural next step.
Being that e-commerce is a new channel for second time around, obviously I'm guessing there were some hiccups along the way and some problems that you might have encountered. Can you talk about any of those challenges that entering this new channel has brought about? And then kind of a second part to that question, what have you done really to overcome those challenges?
Sure. I think really the challenge, two big challenges overall. One, as I mentioned briefly earlier, the nature of our business, every item is a unique item. So what is the process going to look like to get an item up and photoed and pictured and then picked, packed, and shipped in a way that doesn't cost a lot of money for both the customer and us. And so because of our experience through Instagram and what we've done to really put a lot of that on the store level, our solution there is that we're going to do a similar thing on the e-com side. So the stores will be curating a mix for e-com from their merchandise mix that's in store, and we'll be basically uploading that from the store level. We will complement that with an assortment of product from a New York hub, but that way we're able to actually, better leverage resources and efficiencies and overcome that challenge. The second challenge really is because of how we are set up and because we do want to pull from inventory from different stores, we wanted to ensure on the other side that she didn't have to shop 40 e-com sites to shop all of our stores, that instead it would look like one simple solution and there would be one simple cart at checkout. So through the help, thankfully, of our POS partner Resale World, we've been able to overcome that. And to her, when she shops, it will be one shopping experience, one cart. But she could, in reality, be ordering, 3 items from our Lexington Ave store and 2 items from our Chelsea store. She won't know that until she gets the items and they come from 2 different stores. So we wanted to ensure that on her end, it looked like one store, and then on our end, we were executing it in a way that leveraged built-in resources.
Right, yeah, that's quite a challenge. You mentioned that second time around's roots are as a brick and mortar business. How are you then going about integrating that brick and mortar foundation that you have with the e-commerce site to kind of present that unified, seamless experience for your customers?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, we pride ourselves really in the training and development of our team at the store level in delivering great customer service, delivering, style sessions if need be, pulling, passing, wardrobing, etc., clienteling on the customer side. So when we look at e-com, it's how can we bring those same things to the e-com experience? And admittedly, coming out of the gate, we're not going to be where we want to be in terms of delivering all of those. But it's starting out with simple things like a wish list, being able to customize and personalize emails to let somebody know that's bought Chanel in the past that Chanel is up on the website. So doing things like that we can build on as we build out the site to add more fashion tips, to add styling tips, to be able to wardrobe things together. And that unfortunately won't happen on the onset, but it's something that we're looking at midterm, long term.
And my final question, Kristin, is can you talk about the business benefits that Second Time Around hopes to achieve as it becomes an omnichannel brand now with the introduction of e-commerce?
Absolutely. We always look at things, first from a customer viewpoint. And I think if you're focused on the customer and where she is going, the business benefits and the business value comes from that. So we feel by delivering this channel to her that's going to create and grow the business. So it's really simple as that. As I mentioned, at the beginning, it's getting to her wherever, whenever, and however she wants to shop. And the business will grow from that. We certainly expect there could be some cannibalization between Instagram and e-com, but that overall the pie is going to be much larger as we continue to satisfy her.
Well, great. I want to take this opportunity to thank Kristin Burrows of Second Time Around for her time and telling us a little bit about the business. Please check out our podcast channel page, mytotalretail.com/podcasts for show notes. Total Retail Talks is available on iTunes and Stitcher, but make sure to subscribe on our podcast channel page as well. Lastly, please follow us on Twitter at MyTotalRetail or on Facebook at facebook.com/MyTotalRetail. Thanks, and I look forward to you joining us on the next episode of Total Retail Talks.